I don't know, I did something to the administration for them to want to pick on me because I pulled up my grades and I had an A+ in First Amendment. I AmJur First Amendment. I don't even know what a public forum is. I had to have been framed by the administration. There's just no other way. I don't know why. Maybe I ate all the mini hamburgers at last pub night. Maybe it was because I parked in Dean Polk's parking spot. I don't know, but I was framed and I'm innocent. There's just no way I can AmJur a class that I didn't even go to half the time. My parents call me daily now. David, how many interviews have you been on? Have you gotten a job offer yet? And I'm like, people want to study with me? I don't want to spend more time in the library. They asked for my outline. I've never even made one. And all these expectations from me are so much higher now that I got this AmJur. I did my best to be at the bottom. And so before, my parents were just hoping I would graduate, and now they think I should be doing so much more. You want to know who the real victim is, though? Haley. This was her AmJur.
I earned that AmJur, and not getting it killed me. There's something up here. I mean, yeah, I got an A, but I don't get A's. No, there's definitely something up here.
Dean Polk told David, I don't care if you did do it or didn't do it. I'm going to get you for it. Now, is that any way to talk to anybody? So what did David do? He had a whole bunch of witnesses, and they called us all fabricators, liars.
People said he did it though, because it's David. Because people think he's capable despite his bad grades.
I hired Brendan Clay to appeal this grade and have my right C+ put in.
Listen, Mr. Schwartz has consistently been at the bottom of his class. He's a tubby ginger man who really just doesn't care that much about school. He just wants to be down at the bottom where he belongs. This is the administration pushing for its own agenda.
Okay, look. We need you to be very honest with us. Just be honest. Did you study with David Schwartz?
No, I don't know. No. I mean, I saw him in a study room one time, but he was just watching Game of Thrones, so, I left.
We already know what happened. We have all of the evidence. We just need you to tell us the truth here.
That's all that happened,
No, something happened. David took notes in class, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did.
And what else?
Did David have an E&E?
What else?
I think maybe David had an outline.
Who made the outline?
I don't know. Did David made the outline? And I helped him. With it.
We have it on good authority that there's an outline in your locker. We're gonna have to do a search.
You know what? Fine. I've never outlined in my life. Look all you want. That's not mine.
Thank you for being honest with us.
Yeah. I have bar prep at 5:30. Can I go now? Can I call my mom?
Yes.
Hello?
Ma.
Yeah.
Ma, I think I'm in trouble.
What happened?
They think David AmJur'd, and I told him I studied with him.
Did you study with him?
No, Ma, David's innocent. They got to me, Mama. I don't know what happened. They just twisted my mind.
I delivered the test packets to Professor Tai, and I noticed at the time that one of them was unsealed. I didn't think anything of it then, but now I'm beginning to wonder.
If you're asking if I think the administration would do something like frame David for an AmJur, I do.
I think the evidence is really strongly on our side in this case. Mr. Schwartz has never prepared an outline. This one outline that he supposedly did prepare is not in his handwriting and isn't consistent with his general handwriting style. It's inconclusive at best, and it doesn't reflect his general work ethic in law school. Furthermore, on the day of the exam, there was a glitch in the ExamSoft software. We all know what's going on behind this. The administration's trying to appeal to the lower end of the class so that they'll donate to the law school in the future. You ever seen that Dean Harris? That smile says, "Alumnus, give me money." Ms. Curry, you're the IT specialist for the University of Oklahoma College of Law.
Yes, I am.
On the day of Mr. Schwartz's test, there was a glitch at the ExamSoft software, correct?
There may have been.
And software glitches like that can cause switches in people whose names appear alphabetically next to each other, correct?
It's possible, but IT would have fixed any problem like that.
But it's possible that could have happened, right?
It could have happened.
And that could have happened on the day of Mr. Schwartz's examination, correct?
It is possible, yes.
No further questions, Your Honor. No questions, no questions, no questions. Justice was not done today.
So how do you feel about this AmJur situation?
David should be proud of his AmJur. He worked so hard for it. We have eyewitness testimony of David being in the CLC nearly every night. I've looked at his library account. He checked out First Amendment E&E every day his first semester, sometimes twice. He's one of the hardest working students that we have.
You know that there are rumors going around that he's innocent, right? That he's been framed?
Look, the administration maintains that the evidence pointed to Mr. Schwartz. We have the right guy. There's no doubt about it. What does the administration have to gain from this?
I just talked to my attorney. We filed an appeal with President David Bourne. I'm taking this all the way to the top. We're asking for my case files. I mean, this is my name, my freedom. I don't want people to think I know what I'm doing. So we're going to fight this until I can clear my name and get this AmJur to the right person.
At this point, I hope Mr. Schwartz did get that AmJur. Because otherwise, this has just been a gross miscarriage of justice to allow this man who just wanted to sit at the bottom of the barrel, last in his class, doing nothing, not working too hard, with no expectations from anyone, being risen up the ranks and forced into being an AmJur against his will. It's just fundamentally unfair. I'm going to keep fighting for Mr. Schwartz. I'll take this all the way to David Bourne if I have to. I'll fight for Mr. Schwartz until Dean Paul becomes an Article III judge, which means I'll fight for him until eternity.